It affected me more than I was prepared for. I was so relieved initially to get rid of the tumour, which happened with the third course of chemotherapy. At the time, when it was all over, I felt I couldn't look at the site because it is a shock. You know, you've been through this whole year of treatment, you're on the conveyor belt, you do everything that they tell you to do, but at the end of it all, you come out and you feel bereft, not only of losing the breast, but you lose all the support. And suddenly, you're completely alone, and that's scary. The matter that they actually removed during the operation and the excavation and everything they had to do to remove all cancer cells made it very, very invasive. So I needed a very large prosthesis, and it was very heavy. They had an outsider coming in to show us all the options, and they issued us with catalogues of various bras that you could wear and that sort of thing. But there didn't seem to be any choice. You had a prosthetic or you didn't. When I actually held one for the first time in my life, the weight of it bothered me, obviously, but it felt so cold and it had a slimy consistency, and I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all because it didn't replace my lost breast. The lady then gave me a cover to put on it, but they're beige, they're quite hard fit to get on, and were rather off-putting. I thought it would be something soft and pink and silky and more like me, and it wasn't. Being so large-breasted, I mean, I'm a 42G, that is big, but I try to disguise it if possible, but when you're that size, it's not. In the summer is the problem. Sundresses, swimsuits, sun tops, camisole tops, they all present a problem because it's so big. There was no bra to fit the prosthesis that I ended up having, and that was distressing because they do move. And you feel the cover moving, you don't necessarily always feel the prosthesis inside it moving, so you're not always sure where it actually is. And I have had accidents where it slipped out of the bra or it slipped out of a swimming suit, and I ended up with it on my thigh. My family noticed that I was hiding myself because when I came home from hospital, the visitors to the house, the people I saw up to 2 months afterwards, when they see you, the first thing they do is look at your breast. They know what you've been through, and it's an automatic thing that they do, but I was very, very conscious of it. And I was very conscious that first prosthetic was so heavy, it was weighing me down, and I ended up compensating for it by walking slightly one-sided and bending forward because it was uncomfortable on the breast. So I was an old woman bending low, walking on the side. I was very conscious of people's reaction to it, and I was always sort of with my arms here or doing that, and the family noticed I was unconsciously hiding it a lot. To be able to go into a changing room, and not feel embarrassed and not keep having to check yourself. I think there is an embarrassment side to it, and this shouldn't be because it's helping a problem. It's lovely to think somebody is concerning themselves with it, and with all the new treatments around, with all the new means of making a light prosthesis is really exciting.